'Tis the season to be jolly, and it's not just for kids anymore. Hello to you, and welcome to this week's episode where I am getting kind of in the Christmas spirit. I've got my elf t-shirt on and my elf hat. And actually earlier today I performed in a pantomime.
My name is Posty Pete, and I live here in the land of make-believe.
Pantomime that I'd written myself with some good friends, and we performed two shows earlier today, and it went really, really well. And what actually surprised me, as I say, we did two shows. One show had more adults in than children. And I'd just like to say at this point, the show itself was written for children. It was totally 100% family friendly. There was no innuendo or anything like that. It was aimed at young kids, a good old-fashioned traditional pantomime. And as I say, so the first performance had more adults and the second performance had more kids. And it was so good to see the kids obviously thoroughly enjoying themselves, getting involved with the he's behind yous and the oh yes he is and all that stuff going on. But do you know what was even better? Seeing the adults getting involved. There were adults there with kids, obviously, but there were adults there without children, and they were getting as involved in a good old-fashioned pantomime as all of the rest of and all of the children. And it was great to see, because as we get older, sometimes we forget to have fun with the simple things. We forget that laughing at someone falling over, or the silliness of wordplay, or a bit of slapstick comedy, laughter helps the soul. Laughter really rejuvenates you. And I was so pleased to be able to do that for some people today. It was just great to see adults laughing at something as simple as a pantomime. Although it wasn't simple to write and put together and produce and direct and everything else, but it was, it's a simple thing for someone to come and see and enjoy just some silliness, really. Because we get older sometimes and we forget that we're actually still allowed to be silly. We're actually allowed to have a laugh and a joke, and it doesn't have to be all smutty or adult orientated. I mean, as adults, that's great to, innuendo and things like that as well, but sometimes just plain silliness is great. Christmas, I always think, is about kids. It's for the kids these days. I mean, the commercialism, you take the religious aspect out, as many people do these days, and you've got the commercialism, and it's all for the kids. But as I said in the intro, it's not just for kids anymore. Adults, you can be silly as well. You can enjoy the festive season as much as anyone else. And I'd urge you, just go out and see a pantomime, or go and sing some songs. Go to your local church and sing some carols. Go and enjoy the frivolities of Christmas, if you will. Don't just think about it as commercialism. Don't just think about it as buying presents for people and all the rushing around and spending money and things like that. It should be about family, it should be about friends, and it should be about having a frolicking good time. That's all I'm going to talk about this week. Thanks for watching, and like, share, subscribe. I'll see you next time.
To entertain you with music and laughter to help you on your way to raising the